first grade, it's Ms. Beck here. I hope you had a great weekend. I hope you spent time with your family and had a chance to relax. I'm here with your math for week 3, day 1. We are talking about shape attributes, and these are called 2D shapes because they lay flat and you can't pick them up or move them around, which means that they're flat on a piece of paper. So we're going to be talking about triangles, hexagons, and rectangles for your first day. And we're really going to be focusing in on shape attributes. Now, the most important part about your shape attributes for this week is sides and corners. Now, a corner is anywhere where it makes a point. So in a triangle, when your two sides come together, they create what's called a corner. So on a triangle, we have 1, 2, 3 corners. And because corners are created by sides that come together, we also have 1, 2, 3 sides. Now, a hexagon is a lot more fun, and it has a lot more to offer than a triangle does. So hexagon, let's see how many sides a hexagon has. Hexagon has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 sides, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 corners. Now, I hope that you're noticing a trend here with our numbers, but we're going to keep going down to the rectangle. So a rectangle also has 1, 2, 3, 4 sides, and it has 1, 2, 3, 4 corners. Now, I know that I put these little dashes on here on the sides just to keep up with what I already counted and what I hadn't, because I know that it can be a little bit confusing if this is the first time your student has seen shapes or has dealt with hexagons or things that are a little bit larger than triangles or rectangles. So I just do the little dashes, and that just helps me keep up with how many sides I've already counted and what's left. Now, as you get older, though, you're not going to be able to do that because those little dashes are going to mean something else. But for now, it's okay. Now, the trend that I was talking about is that for right now, if you have a triangle, a hexagon, or a rectangle, it's going to have the same number of sides as it does corners. So if it's a triangle, it has 3 sides and 3 corners. It's an attribute. If it is a rectangle, it has 4 sides and 4 corners. If it's a hexagon, it has 6 sides and 6 corners. One thing that your paper is going to ask you that I noticed, and I'm going to move this a little bit closer so that you can see my rectangle here, is one of the questions asks you about a square corner. Now, a square corner has to be where it's almost like you could create an imaginary square in that corner. And I did that right here. I know that's kind of hard to see, but it's like up here. I could not put a square here in the corner because it wouldn't fit. It would almost be round or like a half circle. Same thing over here. I couldn't put a square there because it wouldn't fit. Those are obtuse angles, and a square does not fit in that. But a square fits perfectly in the rectangle. So if it asks you which one of these shapes has a square corner, or how many square corners, a rectangle would have 4 square corners because you could fit 4 squares in each one of these corners.